Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Clarizz. I'm so happy to have you all over here. If you don't already know, and if you're new here, I do a lot of DIY projects as well as motherhood videos and also lifestyle. Definitely be sure that you're subscribed to this channel. So this is my second hospital video that I'm going to share with all of you. I really think that my first hospital video was very good and very accurate, especially for like a first-time mama. We didn't really overpack, but I definitely want to make a comparison with my old list to this list because this is second baby. I know what's gonna go down, and this is also my second C-section. So let's get started. I'm gonna bring up Mama's list first. So first and foremost, I had Leo in January, and it was still, you know, very COVID-y. You can only have one person to come with you in the hospital and absolutely no visitors, which was honestly a really big plus because, you know, we had our time together as a family, and I liked it like that, to be honest. I brought one robe, the only robe that I wore there the whole time, which I also used with my first baby. And so that's a tick for that. After a C-section, you still have a catheter and, you know, you're swollen everywhere. The nurse is literally checking on you constantly. And so I had stayed in my hospital gown, and that was something that, you know, I changed every day that I was there, or like sometimes even twice a day, because, you know, you could bleed a little bit on it. And so I didn't really feel the need to pack anything else. You want to bring some socks. I brought 2 pairs of nursing bras, and these are the nursing bras that literally snap. I'm still wearing it right now. I actually kept the ones for my first baby, and it worked totally fine. So here I put down underwear. So the hospital actually provides you with these sexy lingerie. They're actually the most comfortable thing ever. I did buy them before I even gave birth, before my C-section, because they were just so comfy that they were like the best thing to ever wear when you have a big ass belly. So that's something that the hospital will provide for you. So technically you don't even need to bring your own underwear, but them in the link down below. And as far as my going home clothes, I literally went into the hospital with the same kind of gown and went home with that same dress, just because I got that one from Amazon, by the way. It's great. Just because, you know, we were there in the morning, we drove there, took 10 minutes, took it off because I put on the hospital gown for my surgery, and then afterwards I just put it on when we had to go home. So I didn't even need to bring going home clothes, you know, unless you want to take some like really cute photos. And that's just something that you can do with whatever clothes that you go in the hospital with. I brought one sweater, my toiletry bag. I was very minimal, especially with my makeup. I didn't bring my whole like makeup bag. I thought that I was gonna get glammed up with my first one, but then my second one is just like, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Moving on to baby, it was literally less than what I had last time as well. We didn't know if he or she was gonna be a boy or a girl. Turned out having a baby boy. His name is Leo. And so I did bring a going home outfit for a girl and a going home outfit for a boy, and then just a couple of like white baby sleepers. And those, again, you don't need them. They're just kind of like a just in case, you know. I brought some socks, brought some mitts. Mitts are really important because they come out and their nails are really long, so that's something that I definitely suggest to have. Otherwise, bring your nail clipper for babies, of course. I brought a toque or a beanie because this was the end of the winter time. I brought one swaddle blanket and one warm blanket. Things that you don't need at the hospital, but things that you may need when you're going home, just in case. Of course, the car seat, and one thing that was really, really useful for me because I was just constantly breastfeeding was my breastfeeding pillow, which is here. So this is called a breast friend, and it is your best friend. She was my best friend. And so this is something that I definitely suggest. Otherwise, you're probably gonna have to use like a bunch of pillows, but it was just really comfortable for those like late nights that you were super tired and just wanna relax and then feed and don't do anything else. On to dad's list. This was pretty accurate in comparison to my first one. We brought a couple of white tees, just some socks, a couple pairs of underwear, sleeping clothes, although he literally slept in like the same thing. I don't know. One sweater, his toiletry bag. He We were gonna bring some flip-flops, but he was pretty comfortable in his Bessies, which are like some really comfortable shoes, and just entertainment. He brought the entertainment. He was in charge of that. He had it in a separate bag. You know, he wanted to bring his laptop because we didn't have TV included this time. So, you know, we wanted to have like Netflix to stream. And so that's about it for Dad. We brought our own electric thermometer just because we wanted to compare that to the one that they use at the hospital, you know, just to make sure that it's up to par. You can ask for a pacifier. Well, in the particular hospital that we went into, they didn't want to give it. And I understand. You're supposed to, you know, have baby get used to your nipples. Sometimes baby just really needs to be, like, calm down. We had a really rough night. We asked them for a pacifier. The nurse didn't want to give me one. And, you know, I've been through it before. I didn't want to do that as well with my very firstborn. I didn't want them to get used to the passy. But if you want to calm them down for, like, you know, a few minutes or so, it's okay to use a pacifier. But I had to tell her that we got it last time from the NICU because they don't give it away to anybody else. So bring a pacifier just in case, but make sure that obviously, you know, baby doesn't get used to that. Some extras are books, magazines, if you get bored and you want to read. Change for the vending machine. We had a lot of food there and people brought us some food, or like they sent us food because we weren't allowed visitors. That's about it. We had a very minimal bag. I was really happy with everything that we got from the hospital as well. You're not gonna need diapers or wipes, you know, because they're gonna provide that. They're gonna have extras and they're gonna give you pads for when you bleed. They have so many things that they give you, some like even like sample packs, like shampoos and everything. So we packed everything in my beautiful this Luli Bebe bag. This is a great bag. It's a weekender bag, which means that, you know, for the 2 or 3 days that we were there, it was a perfect bag for both baby, mama, and also papa, as far as, you know, like our clothing and toiletry needs. Everything fits right in here. So I'm gonna show you all how I pack this up and how I organize everything so that, you know, you're just at peace when you're at the hospital and everything is accessible, ready to give birth, and you know where everything belongs, which is the best feeling. Let me show you how I packed everything up. And that is it for this whole video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you got some tips and some ideas of what to pack with you when you go have your beautiful bebe. Let me know any other suggestions that you have or some other tips that you may have for some mamas, papas. Comment down below. I would love to hear everything. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big like, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.